Oh, this is Christina Ressel. Hope you all are doing so well. And I'm sorry to get back to you a little bit later than usual. I have been a bit under the weather. So now that I'm well enough to talk to you, wonderful folks, it's such a joy. And coming across the more ridiculous, um, whether it's liberals or what do you call them, progressives or woke folks coming out with more ridiculous things as, you know, we continue to live in this great nation. So, Fairfax County, I read across this afternoon, has decided to also become woke. What else is new? Now, in case you don't know about Fairfax County, it's a suburb in the DC border, uh, which is in Virginia, and it's one of the most affluent counties or areas in the country. I've been through there. You can easily take the orange, not the orange, I believe it's the yellow line metro, and I've had um, applied for a job there several times. Never gotten a job offer, but applied for government jobs there several times. And so they decided to tell children of military parents that they are privileged. Well, I can kind of I can kind of agree with that with a certain degree because let's define it. And a lot of people, um, especially the younger generation, and people who assume they're privileged when they're really not, don't really understand what that is. So yes, it is a special right that people tend to have. Um, Everybody in this country has a right to vote of age. Like, if you're 18 or over, you're a U.S. citizen. Okay. Um, People who are non citizens do not have that right. At least they shouldn't. Even though this administration is trying to change that with the um, changing of immigration laws and offering these non-citizens reparations and things like that they won't get away with, just like they're not getting away with these mandates. So far the good news update that the Supreme Court won that round because they had valid arguments, and I primarily thank Clarence Thomas for really drilling him on this. Despite of his age, and whether he's fully vaccinated or not, I don't know. But I do appreciate he helping stand up to young people and federal contractors like myself. Well, let's get back to the story. Um, they introduced um, this game, the bingo. Okay, you all know what the game bingo is, and you have to win according to your so called privilege. Now, as you know, this country defines privilege, not someone like me that had the privilege to complete not only grad school but also grade, undergrad and graduate school. That was a privilege, but if the average American looks at me, they won't consider me privileged. They have to go by race, gender, even religious, Christianity, I believe. Like the WASP type of guy, white Anglo-Saxon Protestant. So he's supposed to be privileged, whereas I believe that same white male Christian in the Appalachian Mountains will firmly disagree that he's privileged. He would want to question and hey, where I can find the gold. But this is what they're teaching these children, and If you think I'm lying, I got the photo right here. Got these children playing bingo. Oh, I'm sorry about the glare. Got these children playing bingo, and you're identified by your privilege when you play. Now, I don't know if these are yes or no questions because I used to have my students play games like this. Well, not exactly like this, but grammatical games to help improve their English. So here's one of them, and let's determine who would actually win. Okay? So one of the categories is heterosexual. Okay, that's me. Christian. That's me. Free space. Oh, that's automatic. I get a one. Okay. Not afraid of of the cops. I'm not. And you are mentally stable. Okay, you have mental health. That's me. So that doesn't mean I win. Bingo. But yeah, I hopefully the parents don't let these people get away with this because, and I'm pretty sure this is a school where these parents are spending their money. So I hope they don't let them get away with this ridiculous nonsense. But bottom line, I even tell the students we have now, you have the privilege of being here. Everyone in your country, and you are paid to be here to learn the language. You do your job and you go home. But they don't see it that way compared to other students that actually have to pay for not only the tuition, and this was the last school I worked at. Not only their tuition, they have to pay for books and things like that. So they don't get the same privilege that our students have. They're there for free and they get paid for being there. So, I mean, hopefully you can distinguish the difference rather, between a right and a privilege, which is usually what, you know, I tell them. I even include the women in their country. Okay, yeah, okay. Now they have the right to drive, and I think you can guess what country I'm talking about. So yeah, that's all I have on my heart tonight. You all let me know what you think. Um, well, I don't know. They have Brandon Tatum has some type of shirt that has white privilege on it. Um, I looked over a shirt like that. It has a nice message, but I don't know if I should get a shirt like that. Or a black privilege shirt that says the opposite, how blacks get um, their privilege, even to the point a lot of black Americans want segregation again. So, but that's ridiculous. Even one of my white colleagues who thinks he's privileged for some reason. Um, but that's all based on the fundamentals, like I said, race and gender. So he's still part woke, even though he's a Trump supporter himself. So just pray for him. But yeah, I'm thinking I got it if this T-shirt that I'm wearing is not controversial enough. I don't think I'll get T-shirts like that. The next one I'll probably get is will be more patriotic and that also expresses my faith, like with the flag and a cross on it. Okay, that's all I have. Um, I love you guys. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Tell your friends about me. I'm trying to get more into the video editing thing, so more of my upcoming videos can be more bling, and so I can attract more subscribers and hopefully get a discussion um, upload as well if I ever decide to do live. Again, this is Christina of Red Soul. Thank you so much for your attention. Again, don't forget to subscribe. Pray for our nation and our brothers and sisters in the persecuted church. Talk to you super soon.